Well, hey y'all, this is John, and welcome back to another episode of Southern Exposure. Well, guys, here we are. It is July 4th weekend. Happy Independence Day, by the way. And we're in here in the kitchen. It's stinking hot outside, over 100 degrees. Heat index about 126. Yeah, it gets hot down here in South Louisiana, just like most of the South. But anyway, today, guys, we're going to make something that's so easy to make that your family's going to enjoy. You got friends coming over, looking for something to eat. I got the perfect thing for them. Today, we're going to make triple cheese garlic biscuit bread. I know that's a mouthful of words, right? Triple cheese garlic biscuit bread. But it's going to be really good. So you're asking, hey John, how are you going to do that? Well, let me show you guys. We're going to use some biscuit, some garlic butter, 3 kinds of cheeses, Parmesan, pepper jack, and Colby Jack. A couple of seasonings. We got some Zatarain's garlic and herb, and we have some McCormick Italian and herb seasoning. And that's about it. That's all it is to it. So all we got to do now is do it. So let's get started. Okay guys, here we go. We've got our biscuits laid out. We've got our melted garlic butter. We've got our 3 cheeses right here. Now remember, I put garlic and herb seasoning and Italian seasoning in here. So on the garlic and herb seasoning, it's 1 teaspoon. And the Italian herb seasoning, that is 1 tablespoon. I'll put it in the description. I'll put everything on there, so don't worry about that. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is I want to show you when you take your biscuits out. If you look at these two, these are separated. I'll do another one so you can see it. So what I do is I take them, once I take them out, and I separate them again, and I flatten them out a little bit. And the reason I do this is because I don't want them too thick. If they're too thick, then they're too doughy. We don't want doughy, we want cheesy and garlicky. Okay? So all these are kind of flattened out. Just do the best you can on them. And then it's real simple. You take your melted butter, you put a little bit on there. Just dab a little bit on there like so. I don't know if I told y'all, but I used about 3/4 of a stick of butter. You can use that, probably get away with a half a stick. I'd rather have a little more and a little less. Okay, then once you get these on here, you get your cheese. You get just enough to cover it. Sprinkle it on there, like so. Now you're gonna have to get your hands dirty on this one. So you get your cheese in there. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna close it all up. Like so. I'll do it like that. And I like to do them all the way into a little ball. Make them like a little ball, like so. And I got my skillet here. I'm going to place it in the skillet. Let me do another one and I'll show you. You'll know if you put too much, you won't be able to close it up. And I do that sometimes as well, and I might do it today. Just ball that up, like so. See there? Close them up. And then pop them in the skillet. Now I'll leave a little space in the skillet when I put them in, because I want them to get together a little bit. The other reason why I put them in a skillet, not on a cookie tray, is because we want them to rise. We don't want them to go out. So you need to have a skillet to do this in. All right. We'll do these couple more. Nothing goes to waste. Just close that up in there. like so. And that's it, guys. Not a whole lot to it. Like so. You do one more. If you do it enough, you'll get better at it. There you go. Got them closed up. All you want to do is make a little ball out of them, and that's it. Pop them in a skillet. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish these other ones up, and I'll show you the next step. So hang tight. Okay, guys, we got them all done. We got them in our skillet. This is what they look like. Okay. I probably could have added a few more, but I used the whole can of biscuits, so they will spread out a little bit. What you want to do is keep them all a little tight so they'll rise rather than spread, but that's okay. These are going to be fine. All right, so at this point, you want to have your oven preheated at 350 degrees on bake. And before you put these in, you're going to go back to your garlic butter. I hope you didn't throw it away. Go back to your garlic butter. We're going to coat these again. Now this is a coated skillet that I'm using. If you have a true cast iron skillet, you might want to add a little butter to the bottom of it first before you put these down. And then you could put your butter on top of them. But these are going to come out good. And some of this is going to run down and get under them anyway, so they should come up pretty good. Alright, so we got all those good and coated. Okay. Now we're going back to the rest of our cheese. We'll sprinkle some cheese on top. And you kind of want cheese to get in between them more than on top. On top is okay. I like to make sure it gets in between each one so they'll sit up good. Alright, look at there. Alright, that's going to work. Okay guys, we're going to pop these in the oven. It's going to take about 20 to 25 minutes at 350 degrees. Everybody's oven's a little different, you know, so just keep an eye on them. If you happen to go 20 minutes, and they don't seem like you're done, give them another 5 and they should be fine. I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes and pop these out. They should be ready. So I'll show you what they look like and what we do next. So be right back. Okay guys, here they are. I wound up leaving them in there about 30 minutes because I was waiting on them to get that golden brown on top. And right about 30 minutes, there they are, and here's what they look like. Oh man, they smell so good. We got one little tip left to do to them. We'll take a little bit more of our garlic butter. We're going to just lightly coat the top. Now you want to make sure your garlic butter is still good and hot when you put it on there, because you don't want to cool the biscuits off. You want them to stay hot. So we're just going to add a little bit on there. Get that good flavor on it. These just came out of the oven. We're getting a nice little batch of this garlic butter. Okay, there it is. We'll let that sit in. Let's take another look. How about that, guys? Now we're going to cut them open. I had to use my knife to cut them. Try not to burn myself. Let's cut into them here. See if we can scoop one out. Man, this looks good. I gotta tell you guys, this looks real good. You guys are gonna love this. Scoop one out here. Oh man, look at this. Oh, have a look at that, guys. Have a look at that. Man, can I tell you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me grab a plate. I'll set them on my little plate here. There they are. Look at this. Ooh, they're so hot I can't even eat it. Ooh, look at that. Look at the cheese in it. Yo! They are still steaming hot. Full of cheese on the inside. I'm gonna try to take a bite without burning myself. Look at that. Piping hot, man. Got that seasoning in it, the garlic butter, the cheese, it's all there. Man, this tastes wonderful. This tastes wonderful. You guys have got to try this. This is really, really good. And look, it doesn't take very long to make, and most of the ingredients you have probably at your house already. I mean, a can of biscuits, garlic butter, some seasoning, and you got it. This will go good with any meal. Making a spaghetti or something you need bread or something to go with. Try this, guys. You'll love it. Well, that's going to do it for now, guys. I'm going to get this inside and go to eating on it with the family. I want to thank you guys for watching my channel. I want to thank you to all my new subscribers and my ones that have been with me from day one. I really appreciate you guys. And stick around. I got more to come. And hopefully it'll be pretty good. So until next time, this is John with Southern Exposure. And we'll see you then. Oh, man. Bye.